Praise the Most High, family. Praise the highest. It is another absolutely gorgeous day here in the Carolinas, and we're so glad to see it. Yes, it's raining, wet. What folks would say nasty out, but we know even in that, the Most High has a plan. Hallelujah. He's actually watering the grounds. Praise the Most High. And that takes us right into our idea today. But first, I hope everyone is well, as we always love to say and mean, and that you too are able to get out and enjoy this day. Getting in that fresh air, some sunshine, if it's in your neck of the woods, and a bit of exercise. Praise the Most High. I need this light, but it's raining. What a hot mess. But it's all good. Thank the Most High. Yeah, I'm trying to get some of this light from this street light, but praise the Most High. And like I said, the Most High is using this weather to water everything we see. It needs to rain in this season, even in a season of recycling or death. I hate to say death because it's always recycling. The winter season has its purpose. And so do we as far as his children. Being in this land of our captivity, which some would say in our death cycle. But we're coming around. We're coming around to the spring, the new year. Praise the Most High. A new year. The new year. Praise the Most High. And no, we're not celebrating this January the 1st celebration of Babylon's New Year, or so-called New Year. Because Babylon has no more New Years. Babylon is done, son. Praise the Most High. I love that saying. I forget who said that. Probably a movie I picked it up at. But the question today is, in this watering process that we just spoke on, are you building your portion of the wall? Praise the Most High. Are you building your portion of the wall? Now, wouldn't that light just happen to go out right now? Praise the Most High, but the one on the other side is burning bright. That's okay. We'll continue on. We'll brighten it up after we finish recording. Are you building your portion of the wall? And this idea was confirmed from a few folk. And I say a few folk, but two in particular. It was passed on to one individual from another individual. Joy Lester received it from Moray Dwayne Harris in a lesson about stand up and build. And that had been on my mind hot. I mean, just hot the last day or so. Just burning in my ruach. And then this morning, I went back and listened to a lesson that I had started listening to from a Moray Harris from Covenant Awakenings. A generation of broken. A generation of broken. And that's by K. Harris at Covenant Awakenings. Yeah, he said something this morning that really confirmed this idea about building. And are we doing our part? And he said he got some a confirmating word from our sister Holder, the gates of Holder. Praise the Most High. So the Most High is doing this confirming of his word to all his people at the same time. And the question of the hour is, are you building your portion? The Most High led me to Nehemiah and the 4th chapter. And let's look at that. And Nehemiah 4 verse 1 says, "But it came to pass that when Sanballat heard that we build the wall, he was wroth, and took great indignation, and mocked the Jews." You can't say mock the Judean. Oh boy. So right there off top, family, we know we're gonna get not confirmation, but conflict in what we're supposed to be doing from not only those folks that's supposed to be with us, but with our enemies. And he spake before the brethren of the army of Samaria, and said, what are these feeble Jews doing? And they fortify themselves. Will they sacrifice? Will they make an end in a day? Will they revive the stones out of the heaps of the rubbish which are burned? They was asking the question, are they going to build this wall back up? Now Tobiah the Ammonite was by him, and he said, even that which they build, if a fox go up, he shall even break down their stone wall. Basically saying, if they build it up, we're going to tear it down. Hear, O Yahuwah, for we are despised, and turned their reproach upon their own head. And give them for a prey in the land of captivity. There you go. Now I'm going to come back home. Must have heard this word. And cover not their iniquity, and let their sin be blotted out from before thee. For they have provoked thee to anger before the builders. So built we the wall, and all the wall was joined together unto half thereof. For the people had a mind to work. Oh boy. And see, that's the question today, family. Do you have a mind to work today? And really, first it starts with your heart. Do you have a heart to build today? You might be saying, Robert, what you mean by do I have a heart? And first it starts with the heart. Because you got to have a love for your people. You got to have a love for the Most High and His people. See, that's the only way you're ever going to do anything, if you love doing it. Oh boy, what a hot question that is right there. And see, that's what Minister Harris was speaking on, about how he had been called to build a wall, to build, to teach, to be a moray. He said he didn't want to do it. But the Most High has been giving him ideas and messages all his life. And it was something he pretty much ran from, in my own words. But he said it came a day that the Most High broke him down. And he said the reason why he going to do it and say, yes, Father, you got me, is because he was broken. He was in a broken state, to where he was pliable in the Most High's hands. And see, I do believe that's how all of us are that are in the awakening. We have been broken to a point that the Most High can use us like he wants to. Praise the Most High, family. But Nehemiah says, so built we the wall, and all the wall was joined together unto the half thereof, for the people had a mind to work. So family, this lets me know that every individual helping build that wall had a portion to make. A portion to build. They had their own portion that they had to put together. They had their own part to do in this building of the wall. And it's the same as us, family. See, these folks are building a physical wall, but we're building a spiritual and physical wall. And it's up to us to do our part. You might be saying, Robert, I don't know my part. What am I supposed to do? Whatever he tell you to do. Only, just like Yahushua said, only say and do what I hear him say, tell me to say and tell me to do. Now that's always in my own words. That's what I get out that script. But it's up to us, family, to do our part. It's up to us to say what the Most High will have us to say and to do what the Most High will have us to do in this season and every day of our lives. Praise the Most High, family. Well, praise the Most High, family. Just like I said, the question is, are you doing your part? And you ask, what is my part? And we answered, whatever the Most High tell you to do. See, a lot of us should be doing what I'm doing. I really believe that. A lot of us should be doing what I'm doing, exhorting folks, and pretty much just simply testifying to the fact that the Most High delivered you. That the Most High is saving you until the end. And He's taking you out of the Babylonian system. And family, is nothing like it in the world. Being free from Babylon. Being free from this system. Praise the Most High. Family, let's get out of this part. This joker done sat right here on me with his lights pointed at me. And see, he probably trying to lock up the park early so he can go and do his thing for the evening. But we ain't gonna bother him, let him do what he do. Cause we ain't got no time for no mess. Yeah, he's sitting there waiting on me to come on out. Praise the Most High. We ain't tripping. Do what you do, bro. Oh, he said the park closed after sundown. No problem. Shut it down, bro. And that's gonna be our time, family. What we was getting into was that with all the opposition that came to our ancestors in building that wall the first time, they continued on to build it. And they was at a point where they built and had a weapon on the side of them for all the adversaries that came up against them. But they built the wall and continued, and the Most High looked out for them. But praise the Most High, family. Just like Nehemiah, we have to be modern day Nehemiahs. We have to be modern day builders of the wall. Doing only what the Most High tells us to do and saying only what He tells us to say. And we will get this wall built, family. We are building the kingdom of the Most High daily. And that's another thing the Morey said. We're building the Most High's kingdom. His kingdom is being built one way or the other, with or without us. But if we do our part, it'll all come together. And it's going to come together, praise the Most High. It is going to come together. Whether we do our part or not. See, family, that's one thing about the Most High. He always makes a way. It's like with Abraham and Isaac, when they went up to sacrifice, and the Most High told them to give up Isaac. The Most High had a ram in the bush. Praise the Most High. And we have to trust Him that He's our ram in the bush. And what I mean by that, He's always going to make a way. But we got to become pliable in His hands, family. That's what's most important. To where we'll say, okay, Pop, just like our aunt Morey Kair said. He said, I was broken. And see, when you come to that broken point, family, you're like a rag doll in His hand. You want to please Him. Because you see that through your brokenness, how He spared you, how He kept you, how He continued to encourage you in your brokenness, in your dark season like it is now. He continued to rain down on you just like this rain coming down now. Now a lot of times He's not going to flood you with the hard rain, but He's just going to mist on you just like it's doing now. Oh boy, praise the Most High. The Most High is so good, family. We got to trust and depend on Him all the time. Just like them boys did. They had to continue to build at the same time, hold that sword. And see, that's what we're doing with this word. We're building, but we're also speaking His word. We're holding the word as our weapon of choice. We're using that word. We're speaking the word. We're wielding that sword. We're not fighting with a physical weapons. Even though we keep them, even though we keep that hot steel and them hot balls to throw, our main focus is what thus says the Most High. Praise the Most High, family. That's gonna be our time. Are you building your portion of the wall? Is the Most High can get you in front of Him and say, why ain't you build your portion? Why ain't you do what I asked you to do? But Pastor, but Bishop, I gave to the church. No, that's not gonna fly. He's gonna say, what about what I told you to do? I told you to come out from amongst them and be separate, but you didn't want to. You tried to ignore the truth, but I kept sending it to you. Until finally I said, okay, enough is enough. He ain't gonna listen. She ain't gonna listen. They ain't gonna help me do the work that I called and made them to do. That's a sad story, family. It's one I don't want to be told on me. I don't want that to be my story. Stay up, family, and keep pushing in the right direction. Shalom. Hallelujah.